This is Jon Palmeri, a master barber who is trying to create his own brand of haircuts. We'll just start with, where are you from?
I'm from Buffalo. Well, technically Tonawanda, Kenmore, but Buffalo.
Okay, when did you start cutting hair, and how long have you been cutting hair for?
I started when I was 16 in my garage, so I've been cutting hair for 23 minus 16. What is that, 7? 7?
What got you interested in it?
I was cutting my friends, and then I started cutting more friends and charging them $5 a cut, and then I'm like, wow, you can make some money doing this. And then, as I went up in money, so like the clients started coming in, and then I was cutting out of my garage. I had a business running out of my garage, and then I decided at that time, I was going to school, I was working, and then I just started getting busier and busier and busier and moved forward with that, and then got into a shop, and since then it's been all uphill.
Is this your first shop?
No, I was on Main Street in Williamsville. I had a shop, and we were there for 4 years, and then we outgrew that, so we had looking to getting a little bit bigger, a little bit better. So now we got a parking lot, and we got a bigger shop, and more guys working. So in the future we're going to be getting another couple more too.
How old were you when you opened your first shop?
I just did it. We just so technically we had a shop on Main Street in Williamsville when I was what was that? 19 or 20. So I was there like 3-4 years, and then we just got this. We just opened up 3 months ago, renovated the building, so we're rocking now. So technically, the first shop that we opened as a whole, 23 just now.
Who is your famous clientele?
Famous clientele. I've cut actors. I've cut sports athletes. Joel Cotta, UB. He's someone. My most famous, probably the dude from Meet the Parents, Denny, his Robert De Niro's son, and he's the guy in Scary Movie. Very.
How did you get into that type of scene to cut hair?
It's all people. It's all word of mouth. So I think I cut a couple of the Buffalo Bills from Twitter. One of my clients, they asked who could cut their hair. They shouted me out. I went to one of their houses and cut one of the Bills. I was cutting him for a while. Then he referred a couple more Bills, and then I was getting busier and busier. So then I decided, I really couldn't go out to them anymore. And then the actors and stuff, that was just, it's all word of mouth. Rob Ray, that's word of mouth. All those guys.
Do you have a signature cut?
Oh, of course. Yeah, probably like a low fade. Low fade with like a slick back or like a, side part, something like that. Everyone knows our look. You could, any of our cuts, most of the time people can point out who did them. We have a very signature style, and we all kind of follow the same, forms for a haircut.
What's been your favorite experience so far?
Favorite experience? Renovating this place was a lot of fun. Getting close with all the guys. They're all awesome. They all do a great job. Everyone learning from everyone. That's been probably the best part, because we're all getting better and better by the day. And I can't imagine. We're all so young. There's not a person in the shop over 25. So I can't imagine what the next 5, 10, 15 years are going to bring. It's just going to be insane.
Did you take classes, like hair cutting classes?
I started out, I taught myself how to cut. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. And then I moved from watching YouTube to applying everything I learned to actual haircuts. And then over the last 2 years, I went to Vidal Sassoon, which is a very hands-on, super specific style of cutting. That was in Toronto. I did that. I've done little clipper classes here and there, but a lot of it has just been trial and error, messing up, and then learning from your mistakes. Pretty much how everyone learns, I guess.
So how'd you get started cutting hair?
Actually, my grandfather was a barber, so he had a little shop in his basement.
School. I've had a barber since I was 14. He truly inspired me to be a barber. He was a very well-rounded guy, very humble, and I like the lifestyle.
How did you meet Johnny, and how did you guys start cutting hair together and with this place?
So the barber I had since I was 14, he retired, and then I had moved out to the city, and I was looking for a good barber, very good barber. I bounced around here and there, and everybody kept saying, "You got to go to Jonny the Barber, Jonny the Barber." Um, Finally, one day, I figured I'd check him out. And the first time he had cut my hair, he had told me, "If you ever become a barber, you're working for me." Because I told him the story behind how I wanted to be a barber. So that's that.